Ahoy! As promised earlier, here's a quick guide about the trustworthy companions in Cabal. Pets are these tiny cute things following your character around. If you'd like to get one of them, you must head over to the cash shop. You've got basic and premium categories, but the only difference between them is appearance, so you still get the same options and everything. So pick the one you like the most, but if over time you get tired of the look, you can use a pet change kit which permanently changes the appearance of your pet but preserves everything else. So I mentioned options. Pets by default come with an empty slot and they gain XP as you hit enemies. For every level up they gain another slot up to a maximum of 30. If you want to make leveling them up faster, you can use training potions that are available at the Legend Arena shop or through specific events. Now to fill the slots, just unequip your pet and talk to your favorite alchemist. The first 10 slots are called normal and they require 4 scores of high grade. The slots from 11 to 20 are called Covenant and use highest, and Trust slots after 20 use ultimate grade. The only other difference is the possible options to be granted in them. Now filling them is randomized, so unfortunately you cannot select which options you want to add. But typically people aim for the options currently visible on the screen in each category. If you aren't satisfied with the contents, you can use an untraining kit to reset the slots. When you apply that, you can select which category you wish to erase, normal, covenant or trust. That removes all the options in those slots, leaving them empty and letting you fill them again. Alternatively, during some special sales and with certain events, you can obtain selective reset kits. While using those, you can select one specific slot from all 30 that you wish to erase, and only that one will be emptied for you to try again. Normally, you can equip one pet that is following you around and has its options applied, but you can override its appearance by equipping another one in the displayed slot. That one doesn't grant any options though, and it doesn't gain any XP either. But there is a thing called a pet slot extender, which is a durational item from the cash shop that allows you to equip one more pet in the extended slot, which is also going to run around with you, but it can only gain XP and its options are not applied either. So if you feel like getting rid of your pet, you can sell it to other players. As usual though, there's a heavy cash shop fee for doing so. You need a sleeping kit to seal it. There are normal, covenant and trust sleeping kits depending on the current level of your pet. One of those kits seals the entire pet as it is, but you always have to use the one for the pet's current level. So for example, a level 5 pet uses normal, a level 19 uses covenant and a level 30 pet uses trust sleeping kit. Unsealing pets, fortunately, happens with a right click, so you don't have to pay extra for doing that. If you don't want to get rid of the pet itself but would like to sell the contents of the slots, you can use a pet safety kit. That's very similar to untraining kits, as in it also makes the selected category of slots empty. However, this one stores them in a sealed gem which after applying a sleeping kit can be traded. If the pet has enough empty slots, then a seal like that can be simply added to it. Well, I think that's about all there is to know about pets, but the comments are open for relevant questions as usual. Ahoy!